Okay. So I need to explain to you what bond valuation is all about. So bond valuation. Okay. So what is a bond? So a bond is simply a long-term debt instrument. Okay. Issued mainly um, by the government. Okay. If they want to borrow money. Okay, so if you want to borrow money for a period of time more than a year. Okay, so in short, a bond is simply um, a promissory note. So a promissory note issued by the borrower
Let's go to application.
of funds. Okay, so issued by the borrower of funds to the lender of funds. Okay, I'm sure we are together so far. So we are what we call parties involved in bond valuation. So we have the bond issuer. So this is the borrower of funds. Then we have the bond purchaser. So the bond purchaser, this is the lender. This is the lender of funds. So you understand what is happening here so far? Bond issuer and bond purchaser. So this is a lender of funds. That is a bond issuer is the borrower of funds who writes a promissory note. Okay, so who writes a promissory note? So this is what goes on here. Okay, I'm sure we are together so far. So this is on this bond valuation as a topic. So, all right. And of course, the bond purchaser holds to the promissory note as security. The bond purchaser who is the lender of funds holds on to the bond or promissory note as security. Are we together so far?
Hello.
Are people with me?
Hello.
Hello, can you get me?
Yes, we're following.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, a bond purchaser charges bond issuer interest rate called coupon. Okay, and also requires
Baby.
a return from a
Hey,
bond
Chango Buddha.
called yield to maturity. Okay,
We have no.
calculated by, okay, so yield to maturity equal to interest on coupon amount plus market value minus variable bond over N over 2 variable bond plus market value over 3. Okay, then multiply by 100%.
Who is gonna receive you there?
So this is what goes on. Market value of bond, market value of a bond is also called par value. Market value of a bond is also called, okay, so it's also called par value or face value of a bond. And is denominated in 1,000 kwachas. Okay. So this is what goes on when looking at the bond valuation. Now we have, so this is a yield to maturity. Then we have what we call calculating the value of a bond. Calculating bond price or value of a bond. So value of a bond is equal to interest on coupon amount, then 1 minus 1 plus r to the power negative n over r plus market value 1 plus r to the power negative n. Okay. So this is provided that the bond is computed annually, provided that bond is computed annually. Okay. So we have what we call now trading of a bond. So trading of a bond. So a bond is traded in 3 ways. Number one, at discount. So at discount, this is when coupon interest is less than bond yield to maturity, and that value of the bond is less than 1,000 kwacha. Okay. Then also at premium, so at premium, this is when coupon interest is more than bond yield to maturity, and that value of a bond is more than 1,000 kwacha. Then at par, so at par, this is when coupon interest is equal to bond yield to maturity, and that value of a bond is equal to 1,000 kwacha. So this is about trading of a bond. Okay. So I don't know if people have actually understood what is going on so far. Have you gotten what is going on so far? So trading of a bond and calculating the bond price or value of a bond, VB simply means value of a bond. So VB is value of a bond or bond price. So interest on coupon amount, 1 minus 1 plus R to the power negative N over R plus market value, 1 plus R to the power negative N. So this is on how you get the value of a bond. Okay. So this is provided the bond is computed annually.
Sorry, what's that after the plus, after the plus sign, outside the bracket?
Yeah, this one.
Yes.
MV is market value of a bond. It's a market value MV is market value of a bond. MV is market value of a bond. Yeah, so we are simply saying this one here is called the PVIFA, which is this whole thing is called present value interest factor annuity. But this one is called present value interest factor. This one is called present value interest factor. This one is an annuity. So this is provided that the bond is computed the annual bond compounding. So when you're talking about the annual bond compounding, okay? We are compounding using the time value of money. So the value of a bond is equal to interest on coupon. The interest on the coupon, 1 minus 1 plus r to the power negative n over r n plus market value 1 plus r to the power negative n. So this is only annual compounding. Annual compounding. Then we have the semi-annual compounding. The semi-annual compounding, the value of bond is equal to interest on coupon amount divided by 2, 1 minus 1 plus r over 2, the power negative 2n over r divided by 2, n plus market value 1 plus r over 2 to the power negative 2n. This is only semi-annual compounding. Are we together so far? Are you able to get me?
Yes.
So now let me give you an example. So you really need to understand what is going on here. Okay, you really need to understand what is going on here. What is a bond? So an example, when somebody wants to borrow money from you, and they know that you don't have the capacity, you don't have a collateral, you can just write a promissory note when you are going to pay, and you state how much interest you top up on that money that you have borrowed. Okay, and usually the government is able to do that. They cannot, even if they want to issue a euro bond, the collateral, they will just write a promissory note without collateral because they cannot default. So they cannot default. So they are risk-free securities. Yeah, the securities issued by the government. The bond is traded in the capital market for long-term maturities. So a bond is traded in a capital market for long-term maturities. Okay. And a GRZ bond is a bond issued by the government. Okay. Then a corporate bond is a bond issued by a company. Okay. So if a company wants to raise finance, they can issue a corporate bond. Okay, that's what we have. Now, a zero coupon bond is a bond where coupon interest is not paid. A zero coupon, ask you what is a zero coupon bond? A zero coupon bond is a bond, okay, where coupon interest is not paid. Where coupon interest is not paid. A bond where coupon interest is not paid is a coupon what? Is a coupon bond. Now, evaluating the current yield of a bond. Current yield of a bond is calculated by current yield is equal to interest on coupon amount, interest on coupon amount over value of a bond multiplied by 100%. All right. So let's look at an example here. Let me give you an example. XYZ company issued a 15-year bond with coupon interest of 10%. The par value of the bond is at 1,000 kwacha. Okay, and that bond return or yield to maturity is at, okay, bond yield to maturity is at 8%. Then required calculate the value of this bond. Okay, also calculate the current yield of the bond. All right. So we can look at the solution now. Okay. So what is the coupon interest in this case? The coupon interest is at what? Coupon interest is at
You say
what?
10%.
And then the bond return is at 8%. So you can just compare here. You can tell if the bond is trading at a premium, the discount Like you know, the bond is trading at the premium discount or at par. So is the bond trading at discount? You can tell me, is the bond trading at discount, premium, or at par? What's the bond trading at? Premium, discount, or at par?
It's trading at premium.
Okay. Why is it trading at premium?
The 10% interest is more than the yield. Is it yield to return? Yes.
Yield to maturity, yes.
Yield
Yes.
to maturity.
Okay, thank you very much. That's correct. So why? Because I told you about the trading of a bond here. I said bond is traded in three ways. Okay. So bond is trading in three ways: premium, discount, and at par. So at discount, you know what goes on: coupon interest and the bond due to maturity. Okay, less and bond due to maturity. Premium when they are okay, coupon interest more than bond due to maturity, and the bond should be more than 1,000. At par, when the bond due to maturity and the coupon interest are equal. So let's calculate here. Get a calculator. So what are we going to do? Value of bond is equal to interest on coupon amount 1 minus 1.
Sorry, before you proceed, do they specify whether you're doing annually or semi-annually?
So like
The
in this
compounding.
case, this case it's mu t. So you take it as annual compounding. You get the point, right? Like in the way it is here. A 15-year bond. So it's annually. Okay? If you say calculate the value of this bond, if it's compounded semi-annually, then the computation you can calculate it in a different way altogether. You get the point, right?
Yes.
So here, let's find the answer. The value of bond will be interest on a coupon. Coupon interest is 10%. So it will be 0.1 multiplied by 1,000. So coupon interest applies on the par value of the bond directly. Coupon interest applies on the par value of the bond or the market value of the bond directly. Par value is the same as market value. Terminology for par value is the same as this. Par value can also be market value or face value. Okay, so it's always issued in denomination of 1,000. So just why 1,000 cars come here. Then open brackets 1 minus. Then here you use bond yield to maturity. Use bond yield to maturity. Okay. So meaning that here it will be 1 minus 1 plus our R, in this case is 8%, which is 0.08 to the power negative 15 as a number of years over 0.08 plus 1,000, 1 plus 0.08 to the power negative 15. So our variable bond in this case would be 100, 1 minus 1.08 to the power negative 15 over 0.08, okay, plus 1,000 on 1.08 to the power negative 15. So let us sort out the issue. To be 100 only. Sort out your calculator for me, sort out this one. What are we getting?
8.559.
Which one is
559,479. I don't know
559.
how many decimals you want to round it off to.
Okay, so 3. So 3. And what about this other one? 1,000 only.
Mm, 315.242.
So what this one here? What is it? What is it in decimal point? This one. What is it in decimal point? 1.08.
That one is 0.315.
0. What?
315.
315. So meaning that this one will give us what? Okay. 315, right? Then here, what is this one? 850 what? 855.9 also.
Yes.
So it's giving us what? 1170.9. So this bond is trading at premium because it's above 1,000. So current yield is equal to what? Interest on coupon amount, interest on coupon amount over value of bond multiplied by 100%. Interest on coupon amount is 0.1 times 1,000 over 1170.9 by 100. So meaning that this one will give us 100 over 1170.9 times 100%. So this one will give us what? So 8.54. 8.54%. This is the current yield of the bond. Is that okay so far?
Yes.
Okay, so this is about bond valuation that you're looking at. Okay, so in other things that we need to do, we'll be able to calculate for semi-annual compounding, and sometimes they would want you to calculate the current yield and also the bond yield to maturity using this formula here. Okay, so I need to give you an example on how to calculate the bond yield to maturity. So in the shortest possible time, we'll be able to look at how to calculate the bond yield to maturity when the market value or face value. This one is the same as market value, face value, or par value. The terminology is for market value, face value, market value, number of years remaining until the bond is fully paid. Okay. So you can click on the same link, I'm sure, so that we can do the last part of calculating the bond due to maturity. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so just click on the same link, don't leave, so that we do the calculation on calculating the bond yield to maturity. Okay, in the shortest possible time. So that nothing is we don't leave anything behind. Okay. Or even calculating the variable bond for semi-annual compounding.